In the previous episode of Hermitcraft, we built this entire witch farm, all the way from the very bottom to the very top. And between episodes, I've been trying to use this farm so we can get lots of drops together, and I've been a colossal derp. The first derp is leaving these magma blocks in place because that kills the witches when they fall down on top of it. I should have swapped this thing over to player mode so that I could get the looting effect. And somehow, someway, it took me many hours to realise the reason that I wasn't getting witches was nothing to do with the other players online. It was because I'd left the machine off. You gotta come down here and hit this lever every single time. And that is something that we gotta change. So for the beginning of this episode, we are going to make some adjustments. I believe that is the top of a witch. I want to find out. Yep, top of a witch hat. And now I'm poisoned. Yep, blame my curiosity for that one. Okay, 30 seconds later and we can continue. I also noticed that there were a couple of mobs on the surface when I flew over here with my camera account to check out what was going on. So I haven't actually created a perimeter properly, and that is something we need to attend to. The other problem we have to address is this bone that I'm holding. You see, this came from a skeleton and it came from the farm, which means that other mobs are spawning inside of there. And the spot is actually on this blue ice where the witch is right there. So they can get stuck and it takes something else to push them into the water stream. But because we got two sets of trapdoors, it means other mobs can actually spawn in there because there's no collision box. So I think that can be resolved by replacing the bottom with pressure plates. Now the reason this will work is because a pressure plate is classified as a redstone block and mobs don't spawn on redstone blocks. So for example, you could also put redstone dust there to prevent a spawn, but of course the water would move it away. The next problem we're going to solve with F3 and C. This is going to copy our coordinates to the clipboard and it creates a command where you can basically teleport to the exact same spot. So remember this place from the last video where I showed you how I went about designing what we built in the last episode? It's in here in this single player world with the same seed that I'm now going to teleport myself to the same location. And using the mini HUD mod that we've done before, we are going to add a despawn sphere and then enable it, and it shows us the circle at the very bottom of the world that we need to create a perimeter for. Pretty fancy, right? So what I'm going to do here is take a screenshot and then kind of eyeball it when I'm in the world based on that screenshot. And oh yeah, squids are spawning down here. I think what I'll also do is I'll remove this river here, so if someone else wants to use a squid farm while we're in the witch farm, then we're not going to be stopping them from doing that. And by remove the river, I mean water, so that no squids spawn here, and then they can spawn in someone else's farm. So this really comes in two phases. One of those is putting down all of the torches, which I've done. You can kind of see them dotted around all over the place. They've even gone up into the hills behind the farm because the higher up the land goes, it kind of puts it back in the sphere again. So that's really made a difference. And yeah, there was actually like quite a lot of work left down here to be done. I thought this was done and dusted last episode. Now, the second phase of what we're doing is clearing out the river, and I'm not worrying about this water over here. Although I will go and fill in spaces like this, because when the water is only 1 high, squid aren't going to spawn in it, they need 2 high. So we're just going to focus on these middle sections, and it kind of runs right up against the witch farm here, which means I can't really just put torches on top of this. So we're going to have some janky slabs lying around after we're done. It is not pretty, but it is complete, and there are torches everywhere to stop baddies from spawning. And so because of that, we have some janky slabs near the witch farm, as we can't have the torches too close. So I believe inside of the farm it's all as dark as it can be. And now that means no squid spawning down here, no mobs, and our rate should be as fast as they can. And so we have one thing left to do here, to get a redstone signal from up there all the way down to the block that this lever is attached to. Because if that isn't obvious, it's what starts and stops the machine down here. Now there are many ways in which you can send a redstone signal downwards, but I almost thought of like what would have been the simplest one ever. It involves using daylight sensors because you can actually manipulate the daylight with a single block. So notice how we got a redstone signal here, and when I put a block above this, which we could obviously do with a piston up top, like way up in the sky, it doesn't have to be directly below it that you manipulate this, it turns the redstone off, right? Then it turns it on. So that would be the simplest. The only problem is it won't work at night time. So you might be thinking, hook up some redstone with the daylight sensors, and yeah, there probably is a way, but the problem for me is that it actually makes the signal stronger now, so then the redstone is going to get rather complex, and the fact that the time changes throughout the day means there's probably a variety of ways in which this could break. So we are going to go with the ultimate redstone power, leaf blocks and wood. If you don't know about this, well, it's my first time actually using this amazing feature. So if I press F3 and we look at the state of this block, it has something called distance, and that is the distance from a wood block. And when you put a wood block next to the leaves, it actually creates a change in the state here which can update an observer, so we can use that to create a redstone signal. So that means I can hit the lever up the top here, and we would be able to send a signal all the way downwards. I now need to borrow a single slab, because you can't place scaffolding on slabs. So I'm going to turn that into a block first of all. Very good. We're going to remove this, throw down a little bit of redstone, and put our redstone block in place. So I intend on building this from below. You see the sticky piston will face downwards, and I believe the observer does as well. Well, it faces in the right direction. So now, oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of this going on while I'm trying to build it. I have placed 7 leaf blocks, and I can't hear the piston changing. Oh, but I totally did at 6. Okay, so it's 6 leaf blocks each time. We are going to remove this for now then, which means that the farm will be running while I build this. So here is where things get a little bit tricky. This actually needs to be in a different position, but I can squeeze myself down here, place that, place the sticky piston, and then the observer, and they're all in the right direction. And then we're done. So I break off that bit of scaffolding, go up here, and place another 6 of these. And that's that. We got an invisible line of redstone because it's on top of the glass, but when we power it, you can see the particle effects. And then it takes a moment for all of this to update, but it does make its way down to the bottom, and then the farm gets started. So we now have lots and lots of bottles, and I certainly need to farm a lot more. The problem over here is that the farm hasn't been running while I've been over at the witch farm, and we don't actually have a lot of honey bottles. And this is a problem because we have had a customer over at the shop, and I need to restock, and it looks like we can't straight away. So we need to do a big restock, and I have this many bottles and 64 honey blocks. Looks like I'm gonna have to raid the honey bank again. Oh, and by the way, this building is still unfinished, and I plan on finishing up in a live stream the interiors. There's only a few small things to do, and one day I'll show you it when it's all done. The sound of this is so weird. It's also very satisfying to break honey blocks. Oh, I like this. I am actually taking out every single block out of this place. I'll get those few there as well. I have actually taken every single block out of this place. Well, almost. There you go. Completely empty now. Oh, I thought Tango brought us out completely. Oh, well, but we are fully out of honey blocks, as you can see. What were these for? 1 diamond for 16. I still feel like I'm not ready to lower the price, but we're getting there as we accumulate our bottles. So at some point I'm going to make this even cheaper for the other hermits. So who would have thought? Cobble into diamonds, right? We've made some cobblestone sales. This will be nice and easy to restock. And I actually pretty much stocked everything up to the top here, including all of this stuff as well. So you can see we've made more sales. I'm guessing it's impulse again, but yeah, this thing like is pretty much stocked to the brim. And both Cleo and Mumbo were asking for more ink, and I filled it up and immediately sold that out. We are starting to roll in the diamonds. Let's check out our bones. Look at this. Everything is selling. I love it. We've almost made a stack of diamonds today. And I just found a bunch of old shulker boxes. This feels really good. Even though they're mine, I'm glad I found them. In a way, I did actually make a stack of diamonds because Iskal set up this little trading area, and you can take out a diamond for any micro block that you've had. I did not rename that. Actually, I might have just put in these ones over here, and someone renamed that. If there is one place you can always enjoy on a Hermitcraft season, it's the shopping area. There's new things popping up here, there, and behind me. I want to come back and check them all out in a moment. But first of all, we're going to go create like a little bit of an advertisement for the honey blocks that Tango brought from us in his base, and it's just based on something I saw in his video that I thought was kind of funny. And this, by the way, is no work of art, it's really just a janky little experiment, and I've come over to Tango's base, and there are spoilers. There, look, pixels in the top left of your screen. Spoilers! I'll show you nothing more than that. Unless by accident. I'm going to have to be careful here. So, what we have is a tub of water. I've just surrounded it by honey blocks because I had them to hand. And we're going to put anvils in like this. Yep. I saw this in his video. You see, what he's done in his base is he's made it so that anvils are being thrown around and pushed about, and they go into water streams, and I kind of saw it and thought, they're going to stay there forever, right? So, let's remove all of that. Yep, a bunch of floating anvils. They're just going to do that forever. It's so silly. Oh, this is me being silly. Keep the honey. Asuma. P.S. I restocked. Yeah, just to let him know that the honey shop is restocked, but as you can see, the anvil's all broke. I didn't know that they would do that. I find that rather peculiar because earlier I had to manually remove a scaffold that I dropped into the water, and it stayed there for quite a bit of time. Oh, there it goes. So it lasts about a minute. Ah, oh, that's kind of disappointing. Well, let's face it, this was a waste of time. Oh. Let's get back on track, shall we? We're going to be working on this building in this episode. First of all, I want to check out a couple of new shops that have popped up. This is the Hermitcraft Herald, and I absolutely love the build palette right here and the build itself. I think it's gorgeous. It's got a real unique personality to it. And inside here, you can see copies of the Hermitcraft Herald. I can actually take one of these for the price of a diamond block. And on here, there's the details about the head game victories. And what's really cool is that if I keep this in my base, it's going to update with every issue of the Hermitcraft Herald. So once I've brought a map, I can simply update it and then get the latest edition, like wirelessly, in Minecraft, which is very cool. So I am going to be a happy customer. I think I might actually supposed to take this rather than one on the wall. Well, I've got me a Herald, and I gotta say, a real throwback to Season 2, because that's when the Hermitcraft Herald first popped up, and I absolutely loved it, having like weekly updates as to what was going on the server. So this now has a home in our temporary area, and yes, this is a temporary storage outpost. I am starting to get a little bit sick of it. I really want to do some building over here. There's always just so many things to do. And the next shop we're going to check out is Monster's Brew, and I really like what Stress has done here. She's doing research to find out which potions are most likely to sell in her shop. So I'm going to think this through, and then I sign the book after, and then we can head over there, hand the book back, and we also have a chance at winning diamonds. So first of all, I got to think about what free potions I would use the most. So having thought about it a little, I'm going to go with slow falling, fire resistance, and night vision. So this is Stress Monster's Willow Tree. I love this build style. It looks awesome. I really like all the detail put into it, and it looks like returned books. Oh wow! Everyone's been returning their books. That is some well done research right there. It'll be interesting to see the results. And press for reward. Oh. Was that it? I'm probably not going to get anything being this late to put my book in anyway, right? Oh, very cool shop. Well, not a shop just yet, right? Because there's nothing for sale. And nearby, our brother from Idea B-Dubs has built another masterpiece. I love how this tells you a story with the smoke particles going up there. It's like there's been an explosion, and that's actually what he's selling over here, TNT. Now, I don't actually need to buy any TNT, but I'm just loving the build here. Look at that. I know what that is. It's a lectern. There's also an amazing map out the front here. Look at that. Oh, that must have taken so much time. Anyway, I'm done with our little distractions for today. Let's crack on with building the concrete shop. Did I do a good job, my friends? Is this acceptable?
I am beautiful, no matter what they say. This is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Xisumavoid. This is like, yeah, it is huge. It's absolutely ginormous. Oh my, oh my. How much concrete was used to build
I
this,
reckon about
this
3
project.
shulker boxes of white concrete.
This is insane.
I've eaten through our stock.
So what
It
is the grand scheme of plans over here? I know we're gonna have a few vehicles inside of the shop as well, right?
Yeah, so
Just
the
the
hole
decoration.
over there is your little, what would you call it, like your work bay where the trucks go in delivering stock. We can have the entrance on the opposite side, but the main thing is that this ain't going to stay looking like it does now. It'll all get decorated and made to look beautiful and wonderful. Don't you just hate it when you're trying to bob in the water and it keeps you in swim mode? Look at me. My wings are like clippers. They're like slapping. I've got slappy wings.
It looks so derpy. I love it.
Oh, total derp. The scale of this, right, is pretty impressive.
Ah.
What you got to think, though, is that we can dig away all of this land in here, so it will become even bigger because the floor will be even lower. I mean...
Dude. Yeah. But I mean, what are we gonna have inside of this? Is it like it's
Well,
the best thing I've ever seen.
You know, I'm thinking in the long run, we'll probably just sell a lot more than just concrete eventually, right? It's a big warehouse full of blocks.
Ooh. Yeah, so it's kind of corporation building, right?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Ah.
So we can
do
sell
we
all
have-
sorts.
Do we have a name for our corporation? No, not yet. Or maybe? Do we?
We'll let those creative, wonderful people in the comments help us out. They'll figure out an amazing name that makes sense for us. I mean, we're bees and we sell concrete, and I think the best
Clever.
idea I had was ABC, like Awesome Bees Concrete, and that is a 2 out of 10 idea.
When I saw the scaffolding, I was like, yeah. But now seeing this in concrete, it's even bigger.
It's beautiful.
Well, it is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Over here.
A business proposition, okay.
Should we go over to the llama shop? Don't
Oh,
kill
yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
Don't kill
What do you
him.
mean, don't kill him yet? What is By the way, you two look adorable in your matching bee
Oh, thank you.
I'm beautiful.
skins. That looks amazing. You're beautiful. The eyes really add a nice touch there, Corrales. What do you want?
What do I want?
What do you
Don't-
want?
Don't kill
We
him.
want
Don't-
llamas.
Okay, well, there
Yeah.
you go. You can have them.
I got a proposition.
Okay.
We're looking for 16 llamas, okay?
Okay.
Buying 16 all at once. Could we get them at half price?
Ooh, half price would be
Ooh.
8 diamond blocks for 16,
8 diamond blocks.
right?
That's a lot of diamond blocks.
They're a diamond block each, so 16 would be 16 diamond blocks. So you want 16 llamas for... Okay, What about
That's a fair deal.
10 diamond blocks for 16 llamas?
Stephen Nipple's Batman. Are we kidding?
I say we take it.
I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah, I mean 10. Yeah, that's a deal. So, Shashrami, do we have any? Do you have any diamonds?
I'm low on diamonds. I thought you were the diamond guy.
I only have 8 blocks.
Can
with me.
we talk about a payment scheme?
A payment
No.
scheme?
Here's 8.
There's 8. I got 8. There's 8.
Okay, here's the next
gonna-
2. Here's the next 2.
Oh, perfect.
Wow, he really let you take the weight of this transaction, didn't he?
Hey, I've got other payments to take care of. And look, have you seen the monstrosity we built over there? It cost me
have-
a lot.
It's something. All right.
It is.
It's
Now, I read my comments. I know some of you get upset. So before you go leaving an angry comment about how Corrales paid for most of the llamas, well, I've got payments to make for our business as well. We used up way more space than we initially paid for, building all of the white part of the building. And we've built some additional stuff out the front that is basically going to cost me 10 diamond blocks. That's like 1,000 blocks of space in the shopping district we have purchased for this. Oh, goodness me. It's like a little parkour challenge. I'm just steadily finding my way up to the top. And now that I've gotten this far, I'm gonna put the rest of my diamonds just around here. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, look, we can make the diamond pile even bigger. Excellent. Yes, let's make it bigger up here. That, my friends, is getting pretty epic. Now, let's get back to the collab. I just want to mention something here. Beef is really loud and Corrales is really quiet. This is a common problem that many of us have encountered with using Discord. When you record together and it all sounds fine on your end, but for some reason, when you go to edit it, someone always seems to sound louder than someone else. It's a real nightmare, and I don't really think there's any way of fixing it.
There's 20 total llamas, 5 of each color. So,
Dude,
Oh,
you're
man.
making bank on us. Oh my goodness. And you have a little thing in the butt as well, right?
I have
Over here.
I have access to that's employees
thing in
only.
the butt.
That's employees only. Don't touch the butt.
I gotta see this.
You can't go in the butt.
Oh,
Employees only.
Kralis!
I'm in the butt.
I'm in there too. Oh, there's more of them back here.
Okay, no, but these are my breeding, specifically breeding llamas.
Ah.
Okay, part of this deal though, unwritten is and unsaid, is that I have to watch you click the button every single time because I really like watching the llamas come out of the mouth.
Oh, okay. Are they
Are
going
we
to take full
taking-
damage?
No, a little bit. They'll be fine.
A little bit.
Do we,
They'll be fine.
I'm
They're not going to take
concerned.
a lot of fall damage. It's fine.
Okay.
do we have
Pick your-
leads?
I'll
Do
get
we
some.
have leads?
I'll get some
Yeah,
help,
yeah.
actually.
Leads are in here. They're 1 diamond each.
What a scam! I've got some. No, I don't.
Oh, he doesn't have it. Oh, I guess he came unprepared, so you might have to take. Oh, he's gonna go get some.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Do you want outfits for your llamas? I mean, they come with outfits, but
Do we need outfits?
Yeah. They come with them,
They-
right?
they
That's
come with
even
an
more.
outfit each. But you can get 5 separate outfits for 1 diamond.
Okay. I'll tell
And
you
that's
what. I'll
pretty
tell you
good
what.
deal.
I'll put 3 in there. 3 diamonds. That's 15.
Yeah.
You'll give us 1 on the house, right?
Yes, I will. I will do
Beautiful.
that. For you, I like your faces.
Look at us throwing away our diamonds, hey? I've got all of the dyes. I've got all of the wool. Why am I paying for carpets? Right, we're going to press the button.
Okay,
What
which
one
one-
do I press?
Cream. Go cream. The button behind
What does the
you.
light mean?
Well, you got to pick the color first.
It's a creamy one. This one.
You got to. Yeah, that's just your color selector. So select the color, and then you got to select it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so cream is the first one.
Yep. It is coming.
Okay, hopefully this thing works. If it doesn't- Okay, there we go.
Woo! And that's perfect. We
That
don't need an
didn't, that
outfit.
didn't
This is
take
the
any
perfect
full
outfit.
damage. Now, wait.
No,
Wait. You got to be very careful what you hit when you do this.
Otherwise you'll get spit on. Oh, okay. I guess my minecart retrieval system isn't exactly working.
You know, I broke it last time, man.
Hi.
Okay. Do we go? Which one do you want to have? Which color? Just me.
Wait a minute.
White.
Storage. Chests.
What do we need chest for?
Llamas do
Oh,
carry chests, don't they?
Yes. Yeah, you just
They
have
do-
to right click it with the chest, that's all.
I had a panic attack. I was like, where's the inventory?
They don't come with the chest. Chests are extra.
Okay, I
Do-
gotta go
do you
get a
sell them?
chest. We're very prepared, us two. Okay.
There you go.
like maybe because that is a creamy one. This is a creamy one. This one, right, Matilda?
Yeah, that's a cream one,
Ooh.
Matilda.
I love the
Yeah,
pop
the
sound
grey
it
ones.
makes.
So-
Yeah.
It's pretty
And how
sweet.
much?
So their inventory space all depends on, I believe, their health or something like that. So this guy actually, you didn't get too lucky. He's only got 3 slots. I think it goes 3, 6, and 9. What'd the white one get? Oh, the white one has 9. Nice.
Okay,
Hmm.
that is part of the plan I didn't anticipate. Why can't I remember? There's too much stuff
How
in
do
this
you
game to
open?
remember. The plan was to store all of our concrete for sale in the llamas, and our plan has failed miserably. What have we done? We're gonna have to offload these llamas when we're done with them, Kralis.
I will buy them back.
They're gonna
at
be
a-
unemployed.
I will buy them back at a nominal price.
These guys already come with carpets. Like,
Yeah, they
what
have
was I
outfits.
spending my money on?
No, one outfit
Give it
is
back.
included, but
This
I mean,
is-
you
this
want
is
to
just a
change
big
outfits.
scam.
Give it.
Why
Give
is
it
he running
back.
away? He's
Oh.
not happy about that.
Kralis, this is gonna cause a problem.
This is. I don't think this is gonna work out. We just bought a. I mean, what do we do with them?
We
How
have
many
to keep them
drops?
stocked. Should have read the wiki.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thanks.
How are you gonna? Okay, never mind.
I don't even know. Like, I want my money back.
What do you mean?
This is not even gonna work out, Sheshrami.
We'll make it work. Wait, how?
But
Oh,
they-
they're all leashed up. But I thought they were just
Oh, that
behaving.
guys know.
No, I leashed him up.
Man.
Oh, thank you. I thought they were just.
There you
being
go. You got a
well
couple
behaved.
followers here. I'll try to push these guys a little bit further along.
We've
Nobody
got
likes this
caravans
guy.
going.
Oh,
I
he's
love
got
it.
a long caravan. Look at that.
Come
Yeah,
on.
X got a huge one.
Sweet. In theory, we could get them all in one go, right? Like,
You could. Yeah.
they support
Yeah, if
10.
you get them far enough. There's two over here. Here, I got a lead. I'll bring these two over.
This is chaos. My friends, we have flushed some diamonds down the toilet, I believe.
I can't believe. I didn't know. I thought you knew.
I should have
didn't
known
know.
because I do the snapshots, but the
Oh.
problem is there's so much to remember in this game, you know, and it was such a beautiful idea that they could come in and, you know, interact with the llamas based on what colour they were. So the one with the pink carpet is pink concrete, but it's only going to have 3 stacks of pink concrete now.
How do you? Yeah. Like, I mean,
What a
ugh.
derp. Oh.
Maybe. I guess we could have sugar boxes, and then no, it's just gonna be too much of a thing. But that would be a solution, right? Having sugar boxes.
We could put the
inside.
shulker boxes in there, then they come over, take it out, and then put it back in again. Look at you
Look
with
at
a
that.
smart idea and the solution, Mr.
You know what? I'm not
Problem
only
Solver.
eyes, I am brains as well.
Yeah, we're gonna improve what you see here. I mean, the idea is that this is just a little place where you can get the concrete now outside the main shop while we work on it. But
Yeah.
it was a bit of a derp.
Yeah, we just wasted. We haven't even made any money, and we just wasted like I don't know.
That's
how
the fun
much
of it, though. That's the fun of it. We'll make money eventually. Don't worry.
I like llamas.
I like llamas
At
too.
least, at least we can.
I like them a little bit less though. Now that I know that they only have 3 slots.
I thought you knew. I thought
I
you
should
were
have
brains in this
known. I
operation,
forgot.
but
I didn't
no.
look it up. Oh well. Live and learn, right? Live and learn.
Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend.
So I will stock these llamas up. Maybe not with a lot for now, as some of them only have 3 slots. But on the Sunday live stream, which is part of the Hermitcraft live stream weekend, that'll be the day after this video goes out. On that live stream, I think I'm going to renovate the idea here and make it so the llamas can be a part of a proper little temporary store and people can start buying concrete. But this has been one truly derpy episode, let's say that. But I hope you've been entertained and I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're excited for what's going to happen to the building behind me. We're going to take that on in the next episode. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. I appreciate your support and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.